and welcome to my channel. This is Chasing Ghosts. I am Tara Smith, and I've had another long day at work. Thankfully though, because I missed 2 days worth of work, there wasn't any work. I don't know why. And that brings me around to yeah, I do have like Cash App and PayPal, and I got a Patreon that serves both my channels. I have a cooking channel too, and all that stuff's listed on my channel if you want to support my channel. It's been an interesting day. I've got to go get an x-ray done. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I got doctor's appointments and all kinds of crap. I'm getting older. I got that big 5-0 creeping up on me. Won't be that long. Is what it is. Guess it's better than the alternative, and I ain't made it there yet, so who knows. I might end around the corner. Who knows. But no, my pulmonologist, when he was doing his pulmonary function test and all that apparently I did pass. Wanted to get a chest x-ray. So now I have to get a chest x-ray. Lovely. And I have an insane job and an insane schedule that trying to get anything done. And I'm broke. I'm always broke. I've been broke for a while. It's like the normal anymore. But I gotta get it done. Oh, I might have something to do with this cough. Maybe they're gonna say, hey, you get to check out. Fuck this shit. I don't know. That day will come soon enough. Whether I want it to or not. Whether any of us want it to or not. That's just the way it is. That's life. Most of us will not know when it's going to end. It'll be gone. There's that song by Megadeth, Dave Mustaine, Tout le Monde. He wrote that song talking about, I believe it was like his, what the hell is in my helmet? Sorry, he wasn't talking about what was in my helmet. He's talking about like, or he was inspired by, I believe it was his mother passing away suddenly, a close family member. I think it was his mother. And is thinking that, you know, someone who died suddenly and didn't have a chance to say goodbye or anything like that, if they got the chance to come back, what would they say? And that's kind of the point to the song if you listen to it. Tout le monde, tous les amis, je vous aime, je dois partir. I think I got that in the right order. Did I? I don't know. I'm tired. Don't ask me to speak French. I know a little, not that much. But I do know it doesn't mean kind of what it means when you translate it. Because, it's like, to all the world, to all my friends, I love you all, but I must go. You know, it's basically what it translates to. But when he says to all the world, you know, tout le monde, it's more like you're addressing a room full of people. You know, you're at your funeral. You're in the church, you're addressing everybody in the pews and all that. To all the world basically means to everyone here, you know? And then to all my friends. Let's bring that in closer. He's talking, you know, like his close friends, you know, those people. You know, it's like to everyone in here, and then it's bringing in, hey, you guys, you know what you mean to me kind of thing. You know, I love you all, but I must go. That's what he's saying. You know? It's kind of interesting. What would you say? I mean, I ride a motorcycle. That's a risk we all take. I'm heading home. Some of us don't make it home, sadly. Some of that's our own damn fault, you know? And some of that is other people's fault, because it doesn't matter. You could be dressed up like a disco ball with strobe lights going everywhere, going down the road, look like a damn UFO. And there'll be somebody turning left in front of you that, you know, after you hit them, like, oh, pretty ball. You know, they still wouldn't see you because they're not looking for that. You know, they're looking for a car. We all know this. And it's a risk we take. Yeah, a risk of being mangled, a risk of being messed up. A lot of us have had road rash. I have. It's not fun. The meat grinder of life. It's right down there below me. You know? Riding this dinosaur-powered magic contraption on a road made from dinosaur. It's asphalt. You know? Apparently dinosaurs are very useful to modern society. I think I need to adjust my clutch. I'm gonna have to adjust that at some point. I can feel it. I know, morbid topic. But it's coming for all of us. One day. You may get a prognosis and have somewhat of an idea. You may outlive that idea. The doctor says you got 6 weeks. You may live a year. You may live a day. You know? There's probably somebody sitting on death row waiting for him to flip the switch or shoot the needle. Doesn't really know. They got a good idea, but they don't exactly know because that phone could ring. They're hoping that phone rings. Well, I'll be there one day. It's a natural part of life. We all gonna die. I remember explaining that to my son. Kind of glad his hamster went. What was a hamster? What was that? Guinea pig. Yeah, it was a guinea pig. That big furry rat. It was a cute thing though, Marty. He squeaked in the face of death. And by that, I mean he got nose to nose with our cat. Granted, he was in his cage and squeaked at her. Little dude had some balls. They don't have a long lifespan then. Kind of glad that happened before his grandfather died. Either of them. You know, you have to experience that, yeah, things are going to die, and then we had to have the talk about, well, everything's going to die. All of it. If it's alive today, it is going to die. That's just the nature of life. That's what it is. I'm gonna die. You're gonna die. And I can remember that moment when I could see it in his eyes and it clicked. That I'm gonna die. Yeah. That's a moment in life. You know. At least I was there for it. Could have been my funeral. You know. Very easily have been mine. Crazy as my life's been. I don't know how I'm alive. I mean, I've been burned, I've been shot, I've been stabbed, I've been blown the fuck up. I've been impaled in a tree, like in a fucking tree, impaled in a tree. Nearly lost my leg a few years ago. Just being a dumbass. It's a good thing I'm married to a nurse. I have to be married to a nurse. I have a tendency to be injured too often. Just because I'm fucking nuts, you know? I do crazy shit. And that's just me. I can mind my P's and Q's for only so long. Then I'll start minding P's and Q's. Like some courts, you know. But you gotta let it out. Gotta twist that throttle, you know. Have a little fun. And then sometimes you don't. I've had this weird thought in my head. As much shit as I've went through. I mean, sliding down a mountain with, you know, a tanker full of methanol in a full-on slide. Nothing I could do. Rode it all the way down. I guess there's something I could do. I got some kind of control. I just couldn't stop. You know, complete whiteout blizzards, all kinds of stuff like that. Might help to be in second. Okay, you pull out the first lane. Or turn your blinker on before you turn, like a good amount before you turn would help. I hate when people turn their blinker on as they turn. You might as well not have turned your blinker on at all. You know? What was the point? What was the point in the blinker? You weren't warning anyone. You're supposed to, like, see my blinkers on right now? Before I turn, before I merge. You put the blinker on beforehand. And then people have an idea what you're going to do, and they can prepare for it. It's not a hard concept. Come on, my friend. Come on. Come on. There you go. You're not going to spill your Whataburger cup. Yeah, this is Texas. We do like 80 with a dashboard buffet. can see that Whataburger cup in there. I know where he's coming from. I don't know. I know it's a weird topic. I have weird thoughts. You know. I'm tired. It gets to a certain point of being tired that you just no longer give a fuck, you know? I'm not exactly holding on by much. Still hanging in there. I ain't hanging from nothing. But I'll see what that car did. I was complaining about his Whataburger cup, but look what he did. Look what that man did with that little bullshit car. He turned his blinker on before he turned. And I had warning. Not only was there a blinker, there was brake lights. Context clues as to future events. It's amazing how that works. Just a few context clues. Where was I? Just reach a point in life where it's like your soul starts getting tired, you know? It's not like physical pain, I can deal with that. Physical pain I can work through. Physical pain I can do something about. The fact that my bra strap just came undone, that I can't do anything about here. That just felt, how the hell did that happen? I don't know. It's one of them things, the hooks can go both ways. It can like cross over, or it can, you know, whatever. No, that just feels weird. The fuck? That's not right. I can't even go to Walmart and buy the damn things. It sucks. You know? They used to have like the lunch. Fucking neutral. There we go. Neutral again. Neutral again. I'm pushing up, motherfucker. What are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm gonna lose my ladylike composure. What the fuck? But anyways, no, they used to have like that lunch lady number 7. You could pull out, you know, had to unroll the damn thing. Yeah, you at least get that. No, I had a fucking Lane Bryant. In my size, there won't be any. Oh, we had some, but they go real quick. I have to fucking order the damn thing. I hate ordering shit. But anyways. Yeah, I'm just fucking tired. You know, physical pain, push through it, do what you gotta do. I'm good, you know. It's that other shit that fucking gets you. I'm tired. Just fucking tired. Want to rest. I don't get that opportunity. I've never had that opportunity. You don't even get to rest when you're injured and you can't fucking walk. You got bill collectors and everybody else calling you. You know? God forbid you're really fucked up in the hospital for a while, because lawyers will come visit you and try to get you to sign shit. Don't sign it. I will tell you that. Do not sign it. I'm like unsupported here. What the fuck happened? God damn. I had to get somebody to ride bitch just to hold my fucking tits up. My jacket's doing good though. Just one more thing to fucking piss me off. At least I brought my jacket, because it's this weird time of year where it's like the morning you need the jacket, middle of the day you don't need a jacket, it's too hot, and like now my knees are kind of cold. It's like, good God. I think that one, sir. Leather jacket is helping out. So all praise the leather jacket. It's kind of a tight leather jacket, thankfully. Good God. What the fuck? I know I say that word a lot. I'm sorry. I'll try not to say it as much, I guess. I don't know. You should hear my mom. She's worse than me. You know, she gets on a fucking tirade. I'm like, hold on. There may be sailors present. They may be unaccustomed to these kind of words, you know. I want to cover their ears, give them some warning. Yes, I know I'm on the wrong side of the road. I'm going around massive ruts and shit. You know, trying to find that lane to put the bike in where it's not so damn rough. Regular road by the tollway. Do they ever do tollways right? I think Connecticut or one of them actually did. One of them states, no, it's not Massachusetts, it has to be Connecticut. Denver, I know, is just going to completely keep fucking you guys in Colorado with that tollway, because they were set up under the same deal. Oklahoma's set up under the same deal. You know, as long as it was under construction and until it's paid for, they'll be charging a toll. Well, there will always be some part of that tollway that is under construction, and it will never be paid for, and they will always keep charging a toll. I believe it's Connecticut that went through. There are little service plazas you pull into. You can tell they used to be toll plazas, you know? And, or at least you used to be able to. I hadn't been up there in years. No, you'd pull in. That's what I was in when I passed out with my lights on, actually. Before I got into New York. I'd just been up for days. I've been up for way too many days. When I passed out, turned the truck off, left the lights on, and I was just dead to the world. I wake up like the next day. I slept way longer than like 12 hours. I was dead to the world. And I'm trying to start the truck fight. Well, I always kept a one welding lead because I was pulling a reefer at the time. And you didn't need 2 jumper cables. You just need like one good welding lead because you're grounded through the 5th wheel. Okay, the reefer will start. Start the reefer. Hook the cable up on the reefer. Hooked it up to my batteries. Alright, I'm gonna let this charge and I'm gonna go back to bed. And I got these guys wondering what's wrong with my truck. For some reason, if I open my hood, I'm not complaining, but I kind of am. You'll understand in a second. All these guys are trying to tell me what's wrong with my truck. I knew what was wrong with my truck. And thank you for trying to help. I appreciate it. You know, I'm not the one yelling at you when you open a door. I'm the one saying thank you, you know? And, but they didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. You know, that's the thing that's kind of scary. There's some that know what they're talking about. There's a lot of them that don't. And, oh, this is wrong. No, dude, I left my lights on. I know what happens. Let it charge. I'm going to go back to bed. When I wake up, the truck should start. We'll be fine. Then the truck started because I knew exactly what was wrong with it. My dumb ass went to bed with the lights on. I popped the hood. They'll be trying to help. And thank you for trying to help. I went to school to be a mechanic. That's why I got my CDL. That's what I'm trained in. You know. Numerous reasons I ended up buying my own trucks. And that's kind of why I'm stuck driving them now. Life a long, long, long time ago. So I generally know what's wrong with my truck. I'm just debating whether I want to fix it or I want someone else to fix it. Alright, can I get this fixed where I can limp it, or am I going to have to call for help? Very rarely am I not able to limp it. If I'm not able to limp it, it's major, you know. It ain't going nowhere. But it's good skills to have. And I'm sorry, this has been kind of a somber chat, what have you. I'm fucking tired, I'm broke, I'm hungry. I don't know, maybe I'm just feeling sorry for myself. Somebody's got to, shit. Ain't nobody else going to. Although, one thing I have found, if you're hungry and you're traveling, if you're fat, people are more likely to feed you than if you're skinny. I guess because if you're fat, you really look hungry. If you're skinny, you don't look as hungry. You know? 'Cause I've been both. I've been homeless. You know? And if you're fat, people are more likely to want to feed you if you have no food and you're traveling. Just an interesting observation of mine. I think the best one I pulled off on the road, Just got my truck out of the shop. They give you some free money. It's like $2 to $5 depending on where you're at. You're at a casino. I was in Reno, Nevada. And I took the free money, made a little money on the slots. I really don't play slots. I've hauled them too much. I know what goes into them. I kind of know when they pay out and what they're going to do, and it's rigged against you. You know. I used to haul them from Bali out there in Vegas. Go out to all the little Indian casinos and shit. But I still have all that logistics equipment. But I took that to the blackjack table, and I'm actually really good at blackjack. And I walked away $2,500. First thing I did was I ordered the biggest steak they had. I went from literally eating a Wish sandwich, condiments on a slice of bread. And I've done that before by booking a load. That's the other thing. Day of the week kind of affects that. But you're sitting there, you have no food, you have nothing, then all of a sudden you book a load and you've got $4,000 in your pocket. But it ain't yours. It belongs to the truck, but you can eat. You know? Life of a truck driver. If you're a company driver, it's not booking a load, it's that cash advance and your wife wondering why she can't pay the bills, and you've been on the road for all this time and you're sucking all the money out through a cash advance. Yeah. It's not cheap to live on the road. Yeah. It's just all those extremes within a short amount of time. Lowest point, you don't know what you're gonna do to give me the biggest steak you got. Ain't no blackjack tables around here. So I'm kind of screwed. Have to make a trip over. Well, Louisiana, I hadn't really jogged with their casinos much. Not really a big gambler. Most of the men in my family and quite a few of the women were addicts. Alcohol and other things. One of my great grandmothers was addicted to the ponies. Yeah, it caused a divorce. But she's actually pretty good at it. My grandmother would never bet any money on the ponies, but she would watch the races. She could always pick the winning horse. Or most of the time she could. She could also count dominoes. Ain't that hard. It's kind of like you're counting cards. Like you're playing 21. You got more high cards than you do low cards. And it's a +1 and a -1, a +1 and a -1. That's why they play with so many decks. But still, they don't always shuffle them quick enough, and you still got percentages. You know, you still got the odds you can play. That's just the way it is. But yeah, +1, -1, high card, low card. It's not that hard. I guess that's a family trait. And I gotta stop and see if I can do something. Thank God this coat is kind of tight, because I have a wardrobe malfunction at the moment. I may have to go in and fix this. I don't know. I gotta do something. And I'm tired, and I'm just like, fuck it all. But if you've listened this long, you are awesome. Thank you so much. I'm tired. I'm not gonna go to bed right now. I'm tired. I didn't even remember to put my fucking kickstand down. There it is. Cool. That would cause other problems if I didn't do that. But adios. Sayonara. Hasta la vista. Nashla. Ciao. Deuces, yo. Y'all watch yourselves. I'll catch you later. Bye.